I'm really excited to have reached the final week of performances of our community play, Trading Stories. It's been supported by Barking and Dagenham, and I think it's a brilliant initiative because it's been about using the arts as a means of bringing people together and having a purpose, a creative purpose together through drama and making their own performance piece, and giving people the opportunity to meet neighbours, friends, new people that perhaps under other circumstances they may not have met, and a sense really overall of really belonging to our community.
Bonds have built up between these strangers, and they've got along and they've worked together and they've supported each other. They've been there for each other and we're really helping each other to learn lines, and yeah, it's turned out really great, and I'm really happy with the friendships we've made and how far we've come with our acting skills.
It could be one of them Jewish anarchists, you know, the ones we've been hearing about. He could have put poison in the pan. And then when the children picked the toys up afterwards and sucked their thumbs, they could be poisoned and they could die. It's murder. It could be him that's done for that Voller girl.
It's a different way for me to work actually, because I met the people first and we discussed various things. We did drama things and different workshops, and then I got to know who they were. And what's interesting, especially kind of with, I mean, we've got a cast of 14, was writing of kind of mixed ability, and quite a lot of people in it have never done any acting before. So it was about writing stuff to match everybody's level of experience and ability, really, and you know, not in a reductionist way, but to stretch people and kind of come up with something that I thought they'd be able to do. It was a really fun process. Something that we'd done from the beginning was to sing, and actually the song when I first came to this land was a little kind of bit of an inspiration. This is certainly a moving on point within the inspirational process of writing the play. But we couldn't just stick with one song, so I wanted there to be more songs, and the easiest way to get those was to write them, which fortunately I was able to do. But that's been great fun, and actually people who said at the beginning I'm singing have really actually sung beautifully and enjoyed the singing, so that's been great.
When I first came to this land, I was not a welcome man, so I got myself a room. I did what I could,
And I called my room Doom and Gloom. Though the land was far from root, I did what I could.
I love the fact that when we first started this project we didn't have anything, we didn't even have a script, and then as it all come together we're building everything into the big show that's going to be hopefully a big show. It's going to be tonight.
You know what happened to that little girl, and for all we know, the monster that did it could still be in the area.
So that was murder.
Well, I can't say for sure, but my husband did examine the body.
Start then strangled, I heard.
So during the consultation process for this project, we found that there was a typical Barking and Dagenham theatre audience member, if you like, and we're very keen that this project and the play itself should reach people other than that type. So that was why we were very keen to do this performance, to do the play, not only in places like Eastbury Manor House and Kingsley Hall, which you could argue are traditional theatre venues, but also to take it beyond that and go to places like Maysbrook Park and Old Dagenham Park, and try to reach some people who might not normally go and see plays and go to the theatre otherwise.
Is anyone going to be brave and start off?
Part of the remit for this project was to stimulate a discussion around issues of relevance to residents of Barking and Dagenham. And one of the ways that we wanted to do that was by creating a forum after each performance for discussion to take place. And we were very lucky to be able to facilitate that process at the majority of the performances that we did. And the feedback during that process was great, because not only did we get very generous comments from audience members about the quality of the work, But we also found that people really identified with some of the issues that we felt were really important in the work that we were producing, and felt not only that they were important to them as individuals, but important to the borough as well, and they could relate very strongly to those issues and the messages that were coming from the play.
Most of these people here, they acted for the very first time. The professionalism is what blew us out of the water. Yeah, it's really good.
The biggest story in the end was about a stranger coming into a village many years ago. I suppose we do the same thing today, people coming into society which has been well established. And it's about suspicion that was around then, unfounded, and the same we have now is that we need to get we shouldn't make any judgments anyway. Certainly
I wanted to say how, if anyone else has noticed how the issues that were so prevalent 100 years ago still resonate today.
The thing that struck me particularly as well as the professionalism of all the acting, it was brilliant and everybody worked so hard with all their lines. But I think the music was particularly good, the way that you kind of take the theme of music and run that through in so many different ways, and it just gelled the whole thing together for me. So I thought that the whole thing was a complete production, but different formats, which was very interesting. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was big friends.
Very enjoyable. It's a lovely environment to see a play at this kind of level.
Accepting people and not judging just because they are a bit different. You know, race, religion, whatever, just being different to who you are. That's what, I really felt that really much more powerful today, funnily enough.
Being able to be part of this process from beginning to end and share it all has been incredible. I'm surprised myself at how much I've got out of it and how much I feel part of the group. And we're an ensemble, and I'm just part of that ensemble, which as the writer you tend not to get the experience of, and so it's really exciting again after all these years of writing and standing back to be part of something from start to finish.
I enjoyed the whole thing. It's given me a lot of confidence, and it's actually taken me to another dimension in my life, really, because I'm a counsellor for the borough, and it's just given me a bit of escapism from my work. So it's been wonderful, even though I keep flapping my minds a little bit, but because we're all working together, it's a fantastic experience, and I've loved every minute of it.